Researchers such as Nobel Prize winner Daniel Kahneman have shown that human common sense often fails to make sense, especially when we need to devise strategies based on statistics. Humans are very good at reasoning about individual events, but statistics is not about a single event. Statistics is about repeated events and about choosing strategies that improve our chances over time. And this is exactly where our intuition tends to break. A famous example of this is a simple game involving 3 cups and a ball known as the Monty Hall problem. The host of the game hides a ball under one of 3 cups, A, B, or C. You, the player, do not know where the ball is, but the host does. You begin by choosing one of the cups. Let's say you choose cup A. Now the host picks up one of the other cups and shows that it is empty. For example, he opens cup C and there is no ball. Now only 2 cups remain, A and B. The host asks you a question. Would you like to stay with A or switch to B? Most people say that it doesn't matter. The reasoning sounds very convincing. The ball was already placed before I made my choice. My decision cannot influence where the ball is, so switching shouldn't change the outcome. And in a sense, that reasoning is correct. For one specific round, switching cannot change where the ball is. Either the ball is under A or it is under B. But here is the key point. This reasoning focuses on one sample. Probability, however, is not about a single sample. It is about choosing a strategy that works better over many repetitions of the game. And when we repeat the game many times, something interesting happens. If you always stay with your original choice, you win about 1/3 of the time. But if you always switch, you win about 2/3 of the time. This seems mysterious at first. Why should the host opening a cup change the probabilities? The answer lies in one important detail. The host knows where the ball is. When he chooses which cup to open, his action is not random. He will always open a cup that does not contain the ball. And that fact quietly changes the meaning of what we observe. To see this more clearly, imagine a slightly different version of the game. Again, you choose cup A, but now the host asks a different question. Instead of opening a cup, he asks, would you like to switch from A to the other 2 cups together? In other words, would you prefer A or the pair B and C? Now the choice is obvious. The probability that the ball is under A is 1/3. The probability that it is under B or C is 2/3. So switching to the pair of cups is clearly the better choice. Now imagine the host reveals more information. After you conceptually switch to B and C, the host lifts one of those cups. But because he knows where the ball is, he always lifts the cup without the ball first. Suppose he lifts cup C and it is empty. Now only cup B remains from the pair you chose. The 2/3 probability that belonged to B and C together now belongs entirely to B. Seen from this perspective, the original game becomes much clearer. The host is not changing the probabilities. He is simply revealing information about the option that already had 2/3 of the probability. And once we see the game this way, the conclusion becomes straightforward. Switching is the better strategy. Not because it changes where the ball is, but because it takes advantage of the information revealed by someone who already knows the answer. And this is why the Monty Hall problem is so famous. It reminds us that human intuition works well for single events. But when reasoning about statistics and strategies, our common sense can easily lead us astray. If you found this explanation helpful, please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel for more insights into the fascinating ways our minds work. I'll see you in the next video.